Okay, hi. So it's just about 11:30 now and I'm about to head out to get some groceries. And so I just want to make myself a smoothie for on the go because I'm not feeling super hungry yet, but I don't want to go shopping into Costco and deal with all of that while I get hangry. So I'm gonna make some food now and I'll show you what I put in the smoothie. So yeah, I haven't filmed in a while. And it's nice to be back filming again. I was watching Simnett Nutrition yesterday and he always makes the most delicious looking smoothies, so that's what I'm craving right now. Do some wild organic blueberries, and I'm just gonna do some raspberries too because who doesn't like blue raz? Blue raz is always the best flavor, in my opinion. Put in maybe 3 small dates just in the blender. I'll do a tablespoon of flax meal just because I haven't had flax in a while and I used to have it every single day on my oatmeal, so I kind of stopped that for a while. I don't know why. And of course we have to do protein powder, so I use the Vega Sport. Specifically the Sport protein is my favorite flavor. I've had the peanut butter from that and then I've had the vanilla, and the vanilla is really good. So just about a scoop of that. And then I'm also gonna do a little bit of this Ceylon cinnamon. This cinnamon has a different flavor than like traditional cinnamon that you buy in the stores, at least here in Canada. This one is a little bit harder to find. I know we're not supposed to put bananas in smoothies, but I'm gonna do that anyway. Basically just for some more calories and sustenance and some carbs for energy. I don't do this all the time. I promise. And then I'll just finish off this oat milk here. There's like nothing left. All right, this color looks so good. So yeah, I'm super excited to drink this. It tastes so good, especially with the sweetness of the dates. And yeah, what I was mentioning about the banana in the smoothie and how I don't typically do that. And I just quickly researched it again to make sure I wasn't spreading misinformation, but if you want a video, I'll link it below. Dr. Greger has a perfectly concise video explaining why he actually no longer puts bananas in smoothies that contain foods that are high in polyphenols, such as berries. And also, I believe cocoa is another one that you shouldn't mix in a smoothie with a banana, because combining banana with fruits like berries or cocoa that are high in polyphenols can degrade the flavonols of those foods, which means that we won't absorb as much of the nutrients, I guess you could say, as opposed to if we were to leave out the banana. And I believe that is to do with the fact that bananas turn brown. I think foods like that turn brown, as they oxidize, they lose more and more of their health benefits, I suppose. But yeah, watch the video from Dr. Greger because it's more entertaining than I could explain, and it's much more helpful and clear. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this nonetheless. Just out for a walk with Charlotte in our local forest, getting in our steps, and it's so beautiful in here. It's really muggy though. It's very humid in here, but it's so nice. This forest never gets old. So I'm just sitting here at the park with Charlotte underneath what I think is an oak tree. And I've been thinking a lot about this video that I watched earlier this morning from A School of Life. And it was a short video. It was only like 5 minutes long. And essentially the premise was going to the park could change the whole trajectory of your mood and your day, and how sometimes we can wake up in the morning and we could be greeted with a whole host of bad news from the news or our social media. And maybe we could wake up and a friend could cancel on us later that day that we were really looking forward to seeing them. And yeah, it just got me thinking about how when you go to the park and you think about the people who built the park, decades ago, and all of these super old trees here, these oak trees, that have lived through so much, and the people that you see walking in the park, kids playing with their parents or dogs walking with their owners. And you may see someone else, you don't know what they're going through. They could be having a really hard day. Maybe they have a really stressful job, and it sort of just humbles you and brings you back to reality when you think about all the people who will walk through this park today and everything that all these people are going through. And it sort of puts into perspective, your problems and just the problems around the world and what other people are going through. And I'm not explaining it very well, but it is nice just to come and just listen to the birds and look at the squirrels and the dogs, such as this one. And look at the trees and just take in the fresh air and sort of reset your day and your mood. And yeah, so if you can, try to go to a park today. That's your homework if you're watching this video.